What's up, people? Black Easy, Black Heaven, Nat Black Heaven back here. Why So Social coming soon. Today, we're going to talk about design and simplicity in design. And actually, can design even be simple in nowadays, in this day and age that we live in, this technology day and age, where we're always trying to strive for things more technological, more advanced, more daring to take on the future? Can things still actually be simple in design? And what is the importance of simplicity in design? You know, this day and age that we live in, where social media is dominating, we're always trying to show ourselves to become better. We're always trying to show off, and not just show off, but show what we can do, show the new advancements. Where does the simplicity lie? What is the importance of it? Now, is it even important to be simple? You know, we're quite intelligent, I may say. We're intelligent beings, right? We can get things even if they're not simple, even if we don't have a kind of user-friendly user journey. So do things even need to be simple? We will adapt, you know. My mobile phone right now is the Samsung Galaxy S8, you know, very advanced compared to the Samsung Galaxy S7, compared to the S4, S5, S6, S5, S4. I have now an S8 that is even more advanced. Now, I got it one day, you know, it took me a day to get used to it. It took me a couple of days to be comfortable with it. Day 3, I knew how to use it properly. Do we even need to make things that are simple nowadays because we know that we can get the hang of it that easy? But yet, when we do look at, things that were made in the future that are now still around now, we'll take example, the oven or the microwave. You know, the microwave is designed to heat up food. It's always been designed to heat up food. You put a piece of cold chicken from yesterday's dinner, leftovers, in the microwave. You know what it's going to do. You're going to put it to the temperature, you're going to press start, and it's going to warm up your food. It's always been like that. We're still using it now. Okay, we're going to add a new couple features. Let's add the defrost feature. Okay, let's make the perfect cup of tea, you know, warm it up. You know, you don't even have to use the kettle no more. I don't know, you know, first of all, people that make tea in a microwave, go get yourself sorted out, mate. Go get yourself sorted out. Go to the doctors and sort your head out, because it's not about that, right? You need to make tea in a kettle, not a microwave, people. That being said, we can make tea in a microwave now. But at the end of the day, it's still the microwave. We know what it does. You can say the same about a phone. It's still a mobile phone. We know what a mobile phone does. Do you know what I'm saying? So, do we actually need to create things simple? Now, people always want to take the easy route out. If you make something difficult, they will be less likely to engage in it. Now, I spoke about the mobile phone. Now, I spoke about how easy it was for me to get the hang of it after three days. Now, I'm talking about me, 25-year-old, that is very technology literate. If we look at my grandparents, if we look at very other young people, younger than myself, will they be able to get the hang of it? Is it flawed that we're making things that are so advanced now when we really don't need to? There's this, I have on my phone this thing called Bixby, where I talk to it, I say, Bixby, open WhatsApp. And it opens WhatsApp. I'm like, Bixby, it takes long, sometimes it doesn't understand what I'm saying. And I know, sometimes I could talk like that, like I was just talking about the tea and I'd be a bit funny, but no. Sometimes it won't understand me, and it's quite annoying when technology is like that. It can be irritating. So what's the point? I am much more comfortable, even, you know, this feature, not the whole Bixby itself, but similar features were in the S7, were in the S6, were in the S5, but they're still in the S8. I can see why these things are here, because you incorporate them. Not everyone's necessarily going to use them, but by it gets to the later models, it will become a thing. Bixby hasn't become a thing for me, and I can tell you what, Apple Siri hasn't become a daily norm for a lot of people, most people. But yet, that's why they introduced it back when they first introduced it in their first Apple. So that by the later models, it will become a norm, and it hasn't. When technology tries to become too advanced, it needs to be perfect. If you are going to create a perfect proposition, a perfect device, right, it needs to be user-friendly and very, very easy to use. When it becomes more technology advanced, it needs to get to the stage of complete perfection. Otherwise, it will become annoyance and not difficult, but very irritating for people to use, and they will not buy into it. So that being said, do we actually need to make things more simple? Do we need to go back to the days of the microwave, of the oven, of the toaster, where you put 2 slices of bread in a toaster and it will come out warm and brown and you can spread your butter a lot easier? Do we need to go back to those days? I think not necessarily. Now, I was just talking about the technology advancements and, you know, the difficulty in new technology, especially for people that aren't like myself, that are older, that you still need to cater for. But yeah, that's the only way we're going to move forward, isn't it? Because I was reading a very interesting article about design and simplicity in design. But actually, we can move forward and make more advanced technological things, but make them simple as well. And I'm seeing that flawed in a lot of areas nowadays. You know, there's this figure of speech that I tend to use a lot. I say, yo, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Particularly when Facebook go with a new update and whatnot. What you doing? It wasn't broken anyway. But with things like that, once you get used to it, you're not saying that anymore. When a new thing comes, because you're used to the old one that you initially said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Once you're new to that old one, when the new one comes in, you're then saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it again. But yet, that's evidence that you became comfortable with it. So it's all about creating a unique and pleasant user journey. Especially in this life now, when there's new things popping up all the time. How are you going to be successful? It's about that user journey that is there to stay and will make people feel comfortable. And I feel like that's something that a lot of technology companies are missing, but a lot of technology companies also have as well. Don't be the ones that create, no, you know, I'm not dissing Samsung. Yeah, don't be the ones that create a Bixby that no one's gonna use yet. Like, Siri's great, who uses it? Like, do you know what I mean? People use it, but who actually uses it? And I'm sure you know what I mean when I say that. So, design is an interesting one. Simple, difficult, advanced. It can all be one. And when it's all one and you have that solid product, that's how we change the world. So, thank you for listening again. Why So Social coming soon. And I will see you later.